At the midway point, your team is in a good spot. How far do you think? Shut up! It's a dangerous game. Start thinking ahead. It's alright. Need to worry about winning each week. I agree with that. Damn. Did I select that already? That's these old loaded ass questions. Alright, let's upgrade. Calm down! Stop, Zeus! If I put your butt in your cage. You're not outside? Lay your butt down. I'm busy, man. Don't be coming with that nonsense, man. Don't be trying to get me to skip out on my responsibilities as commissioner. Let's see here. Alright, manage. Alright, let's see here. What we doing here? I'm not gonna be able to sign this guy. He got no money. You know, you want to stay anyway. We're gonna clear this whole roster out. Thanks to Deshaun Watson. He got no money to re-sign nobody. Oh, I'm gonna lose Greedy Williams too. Get out of Dodge. Gotta rebuild. Ain't got nobody. Hey man, whatever, chump. Oh man, Harry J is going to. Oh my goodness. Wow. I traded the big one. Damn, I hate I'm losing El Presidente. Oh. I can't put his butt on the trading block either. Trading deadline's over. Or is it? Yeah. Just gonna lose him. I'm sorry, El Presidente. I'm sorry. God dang it. Ugh, got no money. Deshaun freaking Watson. Oh, to cut his ears. Alright, what is this? What, Ma? Yeah. Huh? You need something? Do you need something, Ma? Mama, do you need something? Oh. Papa, shut up! Yeah, it's just updating. Alright. This hater's going good. Put a straight up hater. Beat it, clown. It just causes to be a nuisance in your behind. Ain't getting it. Alright. I ain't got nothing I can do with this. Alright, let's go. Advanced week. Ready to advance. Super ready to go. I don't think Coach Hobson played his game. Let's see. I know these guys played their games. That ain't me. Let's see. But I get it. I can dig it. I would play this mess. It's actually pretty. Some of the stuff it has on here is pretty decent. With better gameplay. It just stinks. Nobody played this week. Okay, so. Okay. Who's in this league? Yeah, the Bengals. Bengals has a game. And he's a 49. getting ready to advance. So Coach Hobson's the one holding everything up over here. Okay, Coach Hobson. Coach Hobson's holding everything up over here. All right. All right, Coach Hobson. Members, let's see. Make sure Coach. He's ready. I'm ready. Coach Hobson hasn't played this game. Okay. This is. Unlimited. Alright, so Coach Hobson is the one holding that up. Alright, cool. Gonna see the Chiefs got a game. Oh boy, this is gonna be crazy here. Alright. Too much later to see Coach sucking that. Trying to get it. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. Let's go on over to the Chiefs. Chiefs, man, we're struggling, man. They're cheating us over here, man. I mean, they just cheat. Alrighty, we got going on here. We have a game over here, huh? Okay. Alright, whatever, whoever you were. Shit, we ain't got no money. Ain't got no cash. None. Zilch. Ain't got no money. We gonna lose Hardy hard because we ain't got no cash. 16 million of it. How this is possible. Oh, man. We gonna lose him, so I shouldn't have him. I think he's hurt too. Alright, so you know what we're gonna need this year. Okay, prospects. Wow, top 5 position. Okay. Needs some speed. Big as many as you want, huh? It's kind of crazy, but okay.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket cool. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like
jamming up. What's going on, Mom? You good? Okay, is it good? You good? Your phone's good? It should be coming on soon. Your phone should be coming on soon. Just give it a minute.
Let me check my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret my boy. Cause we got banana. I can send it in the text, my boy.
Okay. So yeah, pick.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it. That's why I wanted.
What's going on, baby? What's up, baby girl? What's going on, baby girl?
I'm betting on myself. Chips, got it. Made some choices for a profit.
Oh, that take all of it.
That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Okay.
Try to sing my shit like the Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, overfolding like origami? What? I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, the closet looking super rare. Drove it really far.
Take a look at this.
Crazy how this happened, wishing on a star.
Still over here.
Celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With the little patience, you be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that.
I hate this game.
Get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like I mean to everybody, this is Star 101. Up in the club, throwing the cookies like hated the love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apologies, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Davis Mills and the Houston Texans taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And now as we get toward the home stretch here in the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play, even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Is that what you call it? Confidence?
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The numbers for Travis Kelsey last week. 8 catches, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
And again, it's Mahomes. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Start going down here.
Now Mahomes.
Yep, as soon as they show up, start going down.
And he'll go down back at the 26.
Jenkins showed up.
The sack there by Rasheem Green.
King Jenks of them all.
And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
All those down here. Couldn't find him when these clowns showed up. Janky.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, it's Jeudy, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh, that's bull crap.
Incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him anytime he has a...
Come on, man. What was that? This is bull crap. Threw that ball before he got out of his break. That's a good throw, and they make him drop. This is Kelsey. They make him drop the ball. Are you kidding me? This thing cheats, man. This is Kelsey. Come on, man. This is crap, man. What's what they do? Got to find a way to, you know, cheat, keep it close.
So now second on first down.
Ball hits the right in his
For the
hands.
first time with Jerick McKinnon. He takes us down to
That's
about
what they
the
do.
12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Eluding the pressure right.
Go Mahomes, go Mahomes.
And he will
Good
take
job.
it in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing
outside
match
the 10
where you
yard
hit them
line,
with
I think.
body blows.
Let's see where it
They can
was.
withstand them here.
Let's see where he was. I think he was outside the 10. Yep, sure was. So it's not Allah. It was outside of the 10. Oh, you could have hit him right. Oh, you could have hit him right there, Mahomes. You got to see that. Well, no, because they'd have made him throw a crazy pass. Then this guy would have picked it off. He's open, but how bogus his game is. They'd either made this guy jump in front of him, or this guy would have came up real fast. Even though this guy is back palace, there's no way he would get there that fast. Oh man, could have waited. Yeah, so you can't trust this stuff because you just can't trust it.
They gave up the touchdown, but
What you
don't
doing,
feel
baby?
like a knockout is there. But
What you
they
doing,
keep
sweetie
that
sweets?
in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes
What you
tough
doing,
for the
babe?
defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. Mills throw taken in there by Cooks. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns,
There's some
right?
pretty decent
And the
features.
ability to be in
But
sync with
since
each
I don't
other,
like it,
right?
I'm not going to take the time
Understand
to
that he's
invest
going
in
to
it.
be where the quarterback expects
Rest
him to be with
players
the
in
ball's
practice,
thrown.
that's
Maybe
pretty
a
cool,
good
but
spot
it's
to
just
take a
everything else is so
shot. Here's
bogus about
second
it.
and a yard from
Why
the
you don't even want to
34.
play. Oh, look at this.
And some room to roll now. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening.
Same guy, selfish coordinator on both sides of the field.
For him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me.
Even the baseball game, they have a whole coaching staff that's completely different on each team. Not one person look alike. I mean, it's garbage.
They can run a play down.
When it's hot outside, they don't wear their right stuff. When it's cold outside, they got the stuff on. I mean, this game is garbage. Baseball,
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first
I
down.
love playing the baseball games, more realistic than this.
A first down throw for Mills. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Eddie Smith, 1 year, 1 year only, fired him.
They have a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And
Nico Ryan's
indeed,
new
he
head
gets
coach.
enough for the
What
first
he's
down.
gonna do.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
It's not give me the wrong people.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Another 2-yard gain there. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
You think?
Now Mills on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback. And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Be surprised.
So that drives 7 plays in length.
All these fat dudes coming off the field.
Touchdown.
Garbage. That's my dog.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Okay.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee.
This ain't a good sign, guys.
At the 25.
Not a good sign.
So the Chiefs offense heads out.
Not a
look
good
at the
sign.
Playoff picture in the AFC.
This
The
is
offense
not
coming
a
back
good
out
sign
here. Plenty
here.
of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles,
Not
the
a good
last
sign.
time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the big fella gets on the score.
Told you I didn't like this.
For a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over
they're
on
crazy animations. Offense on the field, they show Mahomes self.
Their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not pass interference.
This defensive coordinator
You compete to run all the way down the field.
That throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into.
You can beat him all the way down the
In
field
this
like
case,
that.
unsuccessfully.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Out quickly to Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A busy first quarter.
You can beat him all the way down the field.
Afternoon is a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Mahomes again. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, look at this, bro. What are you doing, Scott? See, once again, this is bogus. This guy's back is turned. This is garbage. Oh, I can't stand this mess. That guy's back was turned. He catches it over his back. This is garbage. Look at this. Come on, stop this. This is so bogus. I mean, it's garbage.
Identify something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement. Maybe the way he's moving his shoulders.
This guy is playing another dude, and he contorts his body to pick the ball off over his head. I mean, come on, man. Damn receivers can't make that. Kiss the big old bulky tie. I mean, this is bullshit. Oh, man, I can't stand this mess. This took my money. Look at this. Look at this. Now, first of all, he's chasing a guy. He's straddling this guy. He's side straddling. This guy is running. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, well, shoot. Let me turn around and see. Here's another bogus thing, too. This guy's supposed to be running out here, and they make him throw this ball. Watch how they make him come back for it. Because they want to create. Look. Come on, stop this. He's supposed to run straight out here. He's supposed to throw this ball out here in this area here, and they make him underthrow this ball, and then this guy makes a miraculous turnaround catch, and it stop. Oh, my God.
The quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Doo-doo.
Houston's offense already
Jesus Christ.
To get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. First down, Mills. This one grabbed by
Look at that.
AJ
He's
Green.
got right on top of him. He holds on to it anyway.
The other side of midfield.
Sorry, Texas. Everybody got a chance in this.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be
That's his
stopped at
45th
tracks
interception.
at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's
They're all
no gain on the
bogus.
play.
They're
They'll
all
remain a
bogus.
few inches
Jesus
shy of a
Christ.
first with
Don't do this
3rd
because they made it where you can't do this anymore. You go bust up through the middle, get a big run probably. Let's see.
3rd and short yardage, Mills. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. What's going to be the final play of this first?
That's the only that is the only freaking thing that saves us playing this nonsense. That turn the freaking catches down where they can't catch every dang on thing. Because if not, they'd be blowing people away. Get out of here.
Sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to
get into this raggedy mess.
I would agree with that.
It plays the way it plays.
It's not even a question for me.
It's just garbage.
He's playing. He's doing a nice job. Increase things.
It plays the way it plays. How can you get serious about playing it? It's not even fun playing this stupid mess.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
I saw something. Keep him in this defense. 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 I didn't see it long enough.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
He makes that catch, but he drops a touchdown pass.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
Oh, look,
nice
see.
really
Why
nice
did they make him turn around? Just keep running out, Kels. You'll run right into it. It's just keep running. You ain't got to stop and do all that. Just keep running. God dang it. Just get way more yards. Just let him keep running.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him. And able to bring him to the ground. Christian Kirksey The O-line can't stop it.
Let's watch. I bet you it was an Olay situation.
What I'm saying? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks. What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know.
Well, it's not their bread and butter because it's got the Madden juice. I mean, you know, it's going to always in their back pocket. Try to see if I can pick it off over there.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half.
It shouldn't. What should happen is that guy number. Oh, well, there we go. There we go.
And that would drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with
the old receiver should take that guy out the mix and clear that out underneath. But it ain't gonna happen. They're gonna make them play both of them because that's what they do. This game stinks. It just stinks.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
Why was he there? I have no idea. He shouldn't even been in that part of the field. I mean, it's just...
A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that
he shouldn't even been in there.
Confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for KC. 49 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He actually came in front of him and caught the ball. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And they're going to get it.
These guys, they're at the bottom of the league in sacks, right? And they got 4 already. I mean, this is how bogus this game is. They can't figure out. Look at this, 4. And they can't. They're at the bottom of the league. And all of a sudden, oh, come on. Look at that garbage. This is
right now. We have to do something differently.
This is bogus. 4. I mean, all their numbers are disproportionate. You know what I'm saying?
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there. Hold them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets well done on this drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. Mills throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's Pierce.
This guy. This guy comes all the way across. You know what? Why? This is garbage. This guy peels off. Look at this bogus mess. They just automatically know which guy is getting through this bullshit. Look at this. He comes all the way across and blocks a guy. This is garbage. It's just garbage. This guy pulls. This is bullshit. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. He just pulls off here and comes to do this. Come on, stop this, man. Stop. That's not nobody. That don't even make sense. That's not even a good a blocking scheme. You have a tight end that's gonna. That's a wing guy pull all the way across the formation. You can't find no blocking schemes like that. Only reason you only can find that in Madden. Got a new video game coming out. Let's hope that it's better.
There on first down, exactly what you want.
Get rid of these people, man. Stop letting these guys just run rush out over the industry. Can't improve their product. Look at that guy. So then they make this guy hesitate to come up. They make this guy hesitate to come up. Look, see this. He's right there. He is right there, and they won't make him come. He's going to sit and watch the quarterback, but he just go straight and sack him. I mean, this is the kind of BS that I'm talking about. He's standing right there.
Open space in front of him. He's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This garbage here. This thing is garbage. Oh, boy. Look at this. So then, why would he? Look at this. So this guy has a. So look, what? This is Jones. So why would he? What would he? Why did they make him stand? What is this? Go straight to the quarterback. What you making him do that for? Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
And tackled down
Yeah,
after
of
a gain
course.
of
Can't
3.
tackle.
Leaves him with 1 yard.
You can get out all the tackles, you know. You dance and shout. Kick your body down to the ground, just dance and shout.
7 on 3rd and 2. Mills now. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on instead.
And so why did number 20 jump the route? Why didn't he jump the route? I mean, jump the route like their guys do. Make them do one of them bogus backyard catches.
That's to his running back, complete. And the Texans are
You see him leaking out the backfield, you won't go with him. It's just
points.
garbage. You're the only one on that side, and you don't come up to make the play.
They'll run here with Pierce. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. You show 12 and 2, so we already know the result of the game. It's just, why are you even showing this? What's the purpose of showing this? You already show who won or lost the game. What's the purpose of the ticker at the bottom? It's just stupid.
Now Mills. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop.
What's happening? What's happening with you?
Wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mahomes now on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Mills. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
He's got room at the 30. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, Mahomes gets this ball to his running back, Jerick McKinnon. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will give him the lead here as we get on. It's halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a dynamite performance. Over 200 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that game all tied up as they host the visiting Giants. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now McKinnon to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Houston's offense taking over again. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing, Mills. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. Fielded at the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over first and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Following the fumble recovery, Mills out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Pierce now up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 66 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal. Mills toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, Tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And out come the Chiefs now. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. It's Green on the grab, and what a great grab it was. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mills now from the 50. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got, he's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open and a really nice throw. That sets them up with first and goal.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins from 3 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kamale Correa came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. What a catch there. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a...
And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 39, Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelsey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And here comes the Texans now. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At the 45. They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 34-31. A minute 51 on the clock. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Finding Kelsey, and he is going to have the Chiefs 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Give left side for Pierce. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last two plays having gone backwards? So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? The offense, exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade the world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly.